And of course, what kind of morning would it be filled with editing if I didn't grab myself, you know, a coffee, you know, Timbits, and a wrap, breakfast wrap to start editing, right? Yeah. The pages feel the beat, dance with words, move your feet. Hello everyone, and welcome to this this reading vlog and to this Dippit, you know, whatever it is that I say. As you may remember, like 2 weeks ago, I ended up like making this like little kind of like book bag or book kind of like, you know, keep your e-reader, keep anything in it. And then I realized that I ended up having like this, I had somebody make me a few kind of like book covers to put over like books, kind of protect them when they're in and out of my bag. But then I decided that I was going to sacrifice one, or, you know, sacrifice it. And I stitched it, kind of half sewed, half stitched it to the inside of this bag. So it can, as you can see, that it's Star Wars and that I love Star Wars. So now I have a reversible book cover. Yay! Woo, 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 woo. Now, of course, like, it doesn't like line up perfectly because I guess like I got this little puckering right here, but that's okay, right? But you know what? Love it. It all adds to the story, and it's like homemade, and it's not like I'm gonna get rid of this. So yay! So of course, the buttons are a little bit more reversed now when I like kind of put them on. But yeah, right? So it covers it a little bit more, right? Ta-da! I'm excited about it. I'm excited that I decided to do it. I'm really kind of excited about it. The thing was that originally I had stitched it on the wrong way, so I had to redo it again. Oh my gosh, right? And then it was just the sewing machine just kind of wasn't like working the way I wanted it to. It was making me super frustrated. So then I just ended up like hand stitching like the rest of it. There might be some minor tweaks to it coming in the near future, but as of right now, this is my reversible like book cover, e-reader cover, so that way when I'm like on the move and I have it in a bag, it's going to be either my e-reader or any bag in particular, like book that's going to be in my bag is going to be a little bit more, yes. And of course, this kind of corner sticks out a little bit more, but that is fine. That's not what it is about. Of course, I stitched this together, or I knitted it, and then I stitched it together. I think it's amazing, if you ask me. I think this material, the Star Wars material, I think I got like a yard of it, maybe 2 yards of it. Now, part of it, of this material, well, all the material came from New Zealand when my parents went there one time when they visited my brother when he lived there. But then some of this material is like 2 other like size like book covers that I have that I've like never really used, and then I have then the other part of the yarn, or the material, not the yarn, was used for like our hand ties for when me and my husband got married. That's just kind of like what I've got the yarn for. Maybe one day I'll show you what our ties looked like when we got married, but as of right now, yeah, reversible. I'm excited, as you can tell. Okay, so that was just kind of like a quick impromptu kind of craft. I'm happy that I did it. Happy that I have something to show you. I haven't read anything today because I've mainly either been editing or stitching this together. Yay! I'm going to keep doing this because it makes me so happy and excited. But yeah, alright, so I guess that's just kind of it for me like right now. So I'll be back and give you another Dippit when there's another one to give. Can I give you guys a thumbs up? And, you know, we'll talk to you next time. Alright, bye! And welcome to this reading Dippit, yay! Alright, so I got Deep Love on my e-reader by Ali Hazelwood, and about 100 pages left. I won't be able to finish it tonight, which is fine. Hopefully in the next couple days I will be able to. And it's really captivating. It's about these 2 people. You got Lucas, who is a student at Stanford from Sweden, and we have Scarlett Vandermeer, I believe Vander something, and they're both swimmers. And now we're following Scarlett, and so I guess they're students at Stanford, and she's in STEM. She's trying to be like a doctor, and she's got this like really prestigious opportunity to work with like this professor and everything. But she's like really into like, she's a diver, and like they're both into athletics, heavily into athletics, and that so of course Scarlett and Lucas are lovers, right? And that Lucas is very into BDSM, which is fine. And so Scarlett is just learning all about that and having a great time. Of course, it's a romance, as that's what Ali Hazelwood does. Now, I have basically read everything by Ali Hazelwood at this point, and I feel like I do like how she writes like about you know, like female characters that are in STEM are all in like university, so nothing post that. But I guess that I kind of just don't like how kind of like sexually inexperienced all like the women that she writes about. Like, not to say that that isn't true, that women can't be or like less sexually experienced, but I just wish that she would write more like female characters that weren't more vanilla or like one shaded, that they are more experienced and they do know what they want more. They're not so like relying on like the men to show them what's happening, because I feel that that is not very stereotypical of a lot of women, or I guess a lot of women that I know, especially at that young of an age. So I guess I just want her to write more adult characters, I guess. Like, I don't know, right? Just more experienced characters. But I'm really enjoying it now. Like, you know, of course, because she is in athletics, Scarlett is, that she is a, you know, she's a straight A student, but sometimes she is finding it hard to, you know, do her athletics because she did get injured. She got a concussion from doing a dive, and but she's fine now. So being athletics and being a straight A student and being a good boyfriend, being in a relationship, she finds it hard to kind of balance everything, especially because Lucas isn't always like communicative, and he isn't always there when she needs him to be. Right, but of course she's always there when he needs her, which is like another thing, which, you know, other issues that just kind of like another stereotype that gets played into a lot, I find. But I don't know, it's really good, right? I'm enjoying it. And so like, I guess like right now, Violet has, not Violet, oh my goodness, Scarlett has made it into the Olympics for diving. So, or she's, you know, placed to go on trial to try to get into the Olympics for her diving. And her niche dive is the platform. So there's that. But I did get some book mail today. Woohoo! So the main reason why I want to get Deep Love out of the way is Roll Rich by Kristen Ciccarelli. I'm sorry I pronounced that wrong, which is the second book in the Crimson Moth series. So I want to read this, right? So I would definitely need to get Deep Love out of the way, but I wanted to, you know, be in the know with Ali Hazelwood, so gotta read that. But yes, this is my next read. Waiting for this. Give it a thumbs up. Yeah. So that's just kind of the update for me today. Hopefully everything's going well. Happy reading, everybody, and we'll see you in the next Dippit. Alright, bye! Hello and welcome to this reading Dippit. So, I have now finally finished reading Deep Love by Ali Hazelwood, and it was really good. I would like to say that, like, this was kind of, like, less on the romance and more on the fact that, like, on, like, the athletics part of the university and Scarlett and her diving and kind of, like, the friendships that she was creating. Like, how she won and, like, how, like, her dives, and she was, like, pretty good. She won the NCAA, and I thought that was, like, pretty cool. And I liked it. And I really would recommend it if you're into Ali Hazelwood and you're just, you know, like this budding new relationship. But it still kind of stands with like my gripe against like Ali Hazelwood is that like I just wish that the women were more than one dimensional, that they all weren't like these innocent flowers that needed to be like deflowered by like a man who was more sexually experienced, because I don't think that's reality, but it was still pretty cute. Right? And a funny side note, when I was going to the library, I saw somebody wearing Lightning McQueen Crocs, and I thought that like that was just so super funny. But anyways, now that I'm done that, Rebel Witch by Kristen and Ciccarelli. So I'm going to be starting this tomorrow, and I'm so super happy. I'm going to read the physical book, and I don't know, I think it's going to be a really great, kind of book to be reading. And what I just like gawked at was that if I take the dust jacket off, the book's purple, right? Like a nice, like deep, I don't know what color, like other than pure purple, and I think, ooh, I really like that color, so I might just keep the dust jacket off while I'm reading it, and then just keep like this. I don't know, just I guess I could always have it kind of like this, have as like a standing thing as I'm reading the book. Yeah, that's kind of it. So I don't know, that's just kind of like my dip it for right now. Would highly recommend Deep Love by Ali Hazelwood, especially if you're an Ali Hazelwood fan. And yeah, that's kind of it. Alright, so that's another book down this week, and I am listening to a very short nonfiction audiobook, which I should have done by the end of the week. So we're looking up, right? Kind of a 3-book week. Yay! Right, so yeah, give it a thumbs up. Happy reading, everybody, and we'll see you on the next Dippit. Bye! Hello, and welcome to this reading Dippit. So I have finished listening to Hack Your Body, Heal Your Mind by Kimberly Wilson. It was a Audible original, and it goes through like 8 different chapters or podcasts where she has like different specialists who are like kind of knowledgeable on that particular kind of chapter's part, and she just like has a quick little conversation with them, and it was just like really, so some of the things that she talked about was about like eating the rainbow, breathing techniques, and taking cold showers. So overall I thought it was like really nice to kind of to listen to. A lot of this stuff like I kind of knew about or I've heard about before, so it was just nice to be able to like go back and to kind of like revisit some of these like ideas. And I do like the content or the way, the format that it was presented. I thought it was like really nice and great. The audiobook was only about like kind of like I think 2 hours, but I listened to it on 1.5. I thought it was a really well presented. I like the sound mixing on it and like the sound effects and everything with it, and I thought it just, I don't know, I liked being reminded like the kind of benefits of, say, taking cold showers, and that I don't know, and just eating the rainbow. I guess that's all I kind of have to say about it. Hopefully everybody will listen to it. It's not that long, and yeah, so I'm gonna just give it a thumbs up. Alright, bye, see you on the next bit. Everyone, and welcome to this Dippit and the end of this week's vlog. I haven't actually started reading Rebel Witch because I've just been lazy and I've just been sleeping a lot, and I really needed it, resting, unmotivated, oh my gosh. So I'm kind of regretting because I kind of feel like I've misused some of my time. You know what, it is what it is, and I am going to spend a large portion of today on my fantastic Sunday reading it. So I know that's going to be a good kind of part. I mean, last night I did spend a large majority of my night reading or like watching some movies with a loved one, which is exactly what I needed to be doing, so I don't feel bad in that regard. But it's kind of it is what it is. I've made my bed, and now I get to spend majority of my day reading it. Yay! But it's been a 2-book week, which is always great and something that you want to do. But because it's going to be so mild today, I also want to spend some of today outside, or at least going for a walk. So there's that. I guess right now I'm just going to give it a thumbs up, right? Hopefully everybody has a great week. Happy reading, everybody, and we'll see you later. Alright, bye!